Well, good morning and welcome to Bigfork Valkyrie basketball here in Bozeman, Montana at the state tournament. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals, here with you as the Valkyries get ready to take on the Jefferson Panthers. Bigfork 22-1 on the season, and Jefferson 21-3. And pregame brought to you by Gilliard Painting, interior, exterior painting and staining, pressure washing, parking lot striping, property caretaking. Chip Gilliard, 1080 Swan Horseshoe Drive in Bigfork. Chip Gilliard at yahoo.com or 210-7794. Hey, Gilliard Painting, winner of the 2020 Best of the Flathead as the #1 best painting contractor. Well, let's take a look at the Valkyries. Had a sit down chance to talk with the seniors and also Courtney Gunlock, the head coach of the Valkyries, last night before today's ball game. And this is what the seniors had to say for Bigfork Valkyries.
Well, welcome to the pregame show. It's the night before the state tournament, Class B tournament for the Vikes and Vals here in Bozeman, Montana. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals, and I get the pleasure of interviewing the three seniors on the Valkyries because they're up first tomorrow. They play at 10:30 in the morning. We'll have pregame on obviously about 20 minutes prior, but I wanted to sit down and talk with them. That's what I've been doing with seniors the last few years, and I'm sitting with Hannah Ayers, this Emma Barrett girl, and my BFF, of course, Callie Martins. And I want to talk about you guys. For you two, Callie and Emma, you've been with the program for 4 years. Hannah, you're new to the program. So I want to talk to you, Callie and Emma, first about how has it been with playing with Bigfork? You guys are seniors now. This is your last tournament, right? Yeah. These games are going to be your final games that you play for Bigfork High School as seniors. So talk about that, what's been like for the last 4 years to be part of this team and this program, and then as seniors you guys make it to the state tournament.
It's a really awesome opportunity and we're all really excited. This is my 4th year with the basketball team, and this is the most talented special team I've ever played on, so I'm pretty excited to see how we do.
Emma?
Yeah, kind of same here. This is definitely the best team I've ever played on with Bigfork basketball, and I think it's super awesome to get to do this our senior year and stuff. Kind of just there's no better way to go out than with a
bang.
Yeah, it's like a huge bang. And we're just it's so nice being here with all of my best friends and the coaches who we all love and everything. So yeah, it's a super awesome. It's like the best ever.
So Hannah, you're new, right? Did you move from somewhere else in here and started playing? So what is it like to come into, you haven't played here before, but now you're a senior, you're on the team, you're part of the team to play with these girls?
Yeah, I was kind of nervous at first, but all the girls have been so welcoming and kind, and it's been a really fun year, and they made it the best senior year ever, and I'm so excited to be here at state with everybody.
So talk about, you kind of said about this team special, and I will agree with you there. I've seen a lot of teams over the years that, I go back to Alyssa Fiera, that team that took 3rd at state. This is a long time ago in Bigfork Lowers, but you guys have a very special team. I love the way you guys play. And you guys are so unselfish. Talk about that attitude when you guys go on the court, where you're willing to find the open person, to give up the ball and give it to them to score.
I think a big part of that is that everyone on the team are really close and we're all best friends, so I think everyone trusts each other no matter who's in, and you just have to trust the person, and that's how we play well together.
Yeah, I think we just have learned that, having one scorer isn't going to get you, wins in tournaments. It might get you wins in games, but in order to be competitive in tournaments, whether that's districts, divisionals, or state, you need to have, more than just one person scoring. So if that means giving up, a shot just because someone else has a better a better chance to make it. I think that's one thing we learned this year is it's all about the points on the scoreboard at the end of the game than than your personal stats in the book.
Yeah, kind of the same thing they both said. I think it's just nice that we all have kind of the same goals in mind, and that's to win as a team. And so I think that's why we're selfless, because we're doing what's best possible for the entire team.
But I would say it's more about the name on the front of the jersey instead of what would be on the back.
Yeah.
And that's what I see with you guys. And that's why I think you're so successful, is because you have a lot of talent. I mean, any one of your starting five can bring the ball up the court and score at any time. And you know, I love your short game, 12 to 15 feet, you're dangerous on your shots. And when you get in there and do a nice job as well. But you anticipate and you play well together. Okay, enough about basketball. I want to know, since you're seniors, right, last tournament, what are your plans after when you graduate?
No.
Are you going to, I know at senior night, I read that and it was a long time ago, so don't expect me to remember it unless I have that sheet in front of me.
It's still mermaid school.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Emma and Callie are going to mermaid school. I just didn't know where that school was at. So, no, truly, what are you guys? What are your plans?
I
Callie.
think this is everyone's least favorite question. My plans are I'm going to MSU to study. I think at the moment I want to study business, but I change my mind every week about what I want to do. So I'm going to figure it out when I get there. So yeah.
Anna?
I'm currently talking to a school for a possible scholarship with basketball. I thought I wanted to pursue education, but I think I'm realizing I am leaning more towards speech pathology. If we can make that work and stuff, that's kind of what I would love to do, but I also wouldn't mind being a teacher. So I think no matter what, whether basketball's in that or not, is going to be between education and a speech pathologist.
Yeah.
I'm attending the Honors College at Washington State, pursuing my pre-med major in hopes of one day being a doctor.
Go Cougs. I'm from Eastern One. I'm going to tell you this, guys, and I talked to the senior boys about this. You know, it took me a long time to find out where I wanted to be. So don't be set on finding the job or the career you want right away. But I would say go find something that you really, really enjoy to do, right? And it's going to make you happy, right? Because, I went to chef school, I went to electronics school, I went to broadcast school, and look where I am now. So, but, I've been with electronics for 26 years now. So, I mean, that, but my funnest job, my second favorite or longest job is PAing for Bigfork High School. Did you know that?
No.
Anyway, I'm really looking forward to you guys tomorrow in the state tournament. I know if you guys stay focused on the way you guys play, you're going to be just fine. So just go out there and play basketball and leave it out on the court. It's your last year. Okay?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Thank you, James.
Thanks for joining me on the pregame as always. We'll wrap things up with the three seniors, Hannah, Emma, and Callie, and then I'll talk to the coach about tomorrow's ball game. So thanks.
Thank you.
Love you.
Well, that was the three seniors last night, and then now let's talk to see what Courtney Gunlock had to say prior to this.
All right, the pregame show continues with head coach Courtney Gunlock here in Bozeman, Montana. The night before, they get ready to take on a team from Jefferson, who was ranked up there pretty much through the season. They're 21-3. You guys are 22-1, right? You played 23 games. I know that. So, talk about your accomplishments. I mean, you guys had a phenomenal regular season. The one loss, obviously, without your leading scorer or your second leading scorer, or however you want to look at it, being out for that game. So maybe that's a little less pressure on you guys. So talk about that, your regular season, and then what a great district tournament and divisional tournament that you guys had.
Yeah, I honestly didn't imagine we would be 22-1 right now. It is impressive with our strength of schedule. I thought we played a great regular season and then carried that over into districts and divisionals. And I really didn't know until stats came out that we've really averaged beating teams by 30 points this year so far. I don't expect that, obviously, now with the tough competition we're going to have at the state tournament. But it's been amazing so far, and the girls are very confident. in their skills and their abilities, and just how we ended the divisional tournament. It's got good momentum going into state.
Well, I look at you guys. You played Columbia Falls twice. They made it to state as a 4 seed, as a Class A. Beat Central State. Polson, Kellogg, probably a really good team over there in Idaho. And he took care of business against all of them. I mean, from the get-go. So I'm really looking. You guys have the talent, and I've told you this all year. If you guys play your game the way you know how to play, and I know you've talked about, and I've seen that in the paper about defense. Defense leads your offense. And that's what you guys do, and how unselfish you are. If you continue to do that, I mean, I think you can go far. But we have to, like you would say, we got to take one game at a time. So Jefferson, 21-3, barely won to get in, right? In overtime, I believe, to get into this third place. So, have you seen film on them? Know what to do? I know their leading scorer is number 11, Rachel Van Blaricom. I hope I'm saying that right. Who's a senior? She likes every category. She's the leader if you look on Max Prep. So, what are you gonna do to stop her, Maddie?
Yeah, Maddie. Maddie has impressively all year, when my assistant coach Brandy and I looked, held the team's best player to less than 10 points every game, which is very impressive. Maddie's got the size. This Van Blaricom, she's about 5'9". She's built similar to Maddie, very strong. She's a good player. She's going to go play at Northern next year. She definitely is the motor to that team and runs that offense. So if we can shut that down, that'll be a huge benefit to us.
Well, I know that looking at the stats, Braden is the leading scorer. Emma's like right behind. I mean, pretty close. And then Ava and Scout really contributing, in the scoring column. Maddie is not as much, but she had 13 in that championship game. Hit a big 3. I was excited when she hit that as, another weapon. But what Maddie does, and I recognize it, and I know you do as a coach, she makes the team go. Her motor, her enthusiasm, how hard she plays. She can rebound, defend, bring the ball up the court, push it, make shots. She does it all.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Maddie's my all-everything girl. She does all the dirty work. I know I've told you that a million times, that you don't always see in the stats and in the paper, and she's consistent with that. And she is starting to look to score more, which I've kind of been working with her, and I need her to be a scorer, and it's coming around, and so she's got all aspects of her game going right now.
Well, in your starting 5, who do they guard? I mean, Braden and Ava really lead the defense at the top of the key. But off that, you watch Emma. Emma will read that and jump in front of the pass. And what I like really is whoever steals is not necessarily the person that's going to score. They're going to look for the open person. If they have a 2-on-1, a 3-on-2, or a 3-on-1, looking to score. And that's what we talked about to the seniors about how you guys are a team and you're so unselfish, and that's what makes you a good team.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We are a great team, and it's a different player really that steps up every game scoring-wise a lot of times, which is great because who do you stop? And truly we do have a size advantage on them, so I do expect us to out-rebound them, get some second opportunities, and definitely keep them down on the offensive boards. So the other thing is they've seen mainly man this year, so we do bring some different packages in our defense. So we're going to just kind of see what's going to work and go with that as the game goes on.
So I imagine that maybe try to take advantage of the size inside, going to Scout, going to Maddie, going to Braden, who can post up anybody. And Braden, she has such a huge advantage, not only 5'11", but that 6'4" wingspan. I mean, she can get around and shoot over, and she can rebound like nobody's business. So, really looking forward to that. So, Jefferson tomorrow. Are you going to go early to watch the game? Maybe.
Yes. No, we're definitely going to be watching the 9:00 game because win or lose, we play one of those teams.
Yep.
And just to be there and get ready and mentally focused, thinking about basketball a game a bit before.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to the state tournament. I get the joy of being not only covering you guys, but the Vikings are here as the number 1 seed, and they play 2 games after you, so that's going to be exciting for Bigfork, right? They have 2 teams in the state tournament and both number 1 seeds. An opportunity, wouldn't that be a hoot? An opportunity to win a state championship. The girls have never done it. The boys have 3 times, but let's take it one game at a time, right, Coach?
Yeah, always one game at a time.
Well, looking forward to the matchup tomorrow at Jefferson. Thanks, as always, for joining me on pregame. And hopefully, somewhere around there you can join me on the postgame, get things done tomorrow. So wherever I'm at, I'll try to tell you. But good luck tomorrow, and let's go Vals.
Yeah, go Bells. Thank you.
All right, wrapping up the pregame show brought to you by Gaillard Painting with Courtney Gunlock and also the seniors. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals here at the state tournament here in Bozeman, Montana. Bring your starting lineups brought to you by Glacier Bank. Go Vikes and Vals from your friends at Glacier Bank, member FDIC. Look at the starting lineups, first of all, for the Jefferson Panthers. They're 21-3. They were ranked number 1 at one point during the regular season, and they'll start a 5'8 senior, number 1, Dakota Edmondson. And then a 5'9 senior, number 11, Rachel Van Blaricom. She is their leader, scorer, assist, everything for Jefferson. So we'll talk about Coach if we can slow her down. That'd be really well for Bigfork. Number 13, Austin May, a 5'9 junior. And then a 5'6 senior, number 22, Brianna Wolf. And then finally, 5'6 senior, number 30, Sia Stuber. For head coach Sarah Lang, says by Amy Michaud and Cassidy Parsons. Starters for Bigfork, the usual suspects, captain and a 5'8 senior, number 11, Emma Barrett. And then the 5'10 defensive stopper, junior, number 14, Madison Chapius. A freshman at 5'7, number 15, Ava Davey. And then a 5'11 freshman, number 21, Braden Gunlock. Scout Nadeau, the captain at 5'11 in the post, junior. Number 22 for head coach Courtney Gunlock, says about Brandy Couture and Jasper Torres and Paula Sullivan. That is your starting lineups brought to you by Glacier Bank. Your home, your bank, member FDIC. And they're going to be introducing them. So earlier, the winner of this ball game will head to the semifinals, take on the Malta Mets were able to win that one 47-40 over Columbus. Columbus moves to a 9 a.m. game tomorrow, taking on the loser of this ball game here at the state tournament. Just getting underway. 9 o'clock the game this morning. Now we are the second game. The Vikings will come up later on at 1:30, and we'll have that as well here on BFSD Events on YouTube. Hey, you can on YouTube, excuse me, on Google, on YouTube, you can send me a message, say you're listening out there, or you can text me 406-270-7384. And they're getting ready to do these starting lineups and introductions here. As we get underway. Tip-off brought to you by Gunlock Construction. Troy Gunlock, general contractor, complete home design, builds, and remodels. 406-250-2396 or tgunlockconstruction@gmail.com. So they're introducing them opposite, one after the other. So as we get underway here, well, for the Valkyries overall during the regular season, it was Emma Barrett leading the way about 16 points a game. Right behind her at 15.42 was Braden Gunlock. Scout Nadeau, a little over 7. Ava over 8. So, and then balance scoring, and then Maddie even a little over 3, almost 3.5. But her big thing is defensive stopper, rebounding, and just overall disruptor is Maddie Chapius. So here we go. Just about ready to tip off here from MSU Brick Breeden Fieldhouse on the campus of Montana State University. A big open. Last time I was here, I remember, was 2014, where the Vikings won the state championship. So we're about ready to get underway here from and tip things off. Usually Braden will tip it off for Bigfork. at 5'11". We'll see who she goes up against. The high school band's here. The cheerleaders are here. They'll be performing at halftime. Lots of fans from Bigfork coming down. Hopefully you guys listening out there. So text me 406-270-7384 and I'll give you a shout out. So it is Gunlock going up against Rachel Van Blaricom for the tip here. We're underway. Tip brought to you by Gunlock Construction. Davey with the tip. Gets it out to Chapius. Chapius, right wing. Barrett, left side. Gunlock has it out to Davey. Davey looking to drive. Underneath Gunlock. Gunlock's going to go up off the glass and score 2 right away. Braden Gunlock with a nice pass from Ava Davey here. And they scored early. Blaricom with the basketball. Looking to drive. Chapius right there. Cuts her off on the baseline. Out. Stolen away. Gunlock quickly up to Davey. Davey left hand off the glass. Too strong. But right there, Emma Barrett clears it up and puts it back in for 2. And 4-0 early. 7:22 to go. Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. The Valkyries looking to run in this ball game. And on their defense leads the way. So Wolf with the basketball gives it up to Blaricom. Wolf 3-point shot on the way. Sinks it from the left side for the Panthers. And a 4-3 ball game here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Gunlock across the timeline for the Valkyries. Right side looking to drive. She's going against Blaricom. Gunlock up, under. And she got called for the traveling violation as she tried to get past her and draw the foul. So 6:51 to go here early. The Valkyries up 4-3 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. And with the basketball, Bryn Wolf. Wolf bringing it up. Over to 30, Stuber. Back out to Wolf. Over to Edmondson. Edmondson guarded there by the 2-3 zone of Bigfork. Pressure put up. Edmondson looking underneath for Blaricom. Guarded by Nadeau underneath. Dareth right there cutting off Austin May. Or Ostie May, excuse me. And then Edmondson on the drive. And the whistle blows. Bigfork to get called for a foul. That is the first foul on Chapius. And first team foul on the Valkyries. With 6:20 to go here. And at the line shooting 2, Dakota Edmondson for the Panthers. First shot is no good, and she'll get one more. Second shot sinks it and ties the ball game at 4. Into Barrett from Chapius. She'll give it up to Gunlock. Gunlock with the basketball. We'll bring it across the timeline for the Valkyries. Over, finds Barrett. Barrett looking to drive. Emma Barrett, left hand off the glass, scores it for 2. And a nice drive by Emma Barrett. And the Valkyries lead 6-4 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Over to Blaricom. Left side, guarded by Gunlock. Kicks it out. She gives it over to Stuber. Stuber will give it out to Wolf. Wolf in the corner. Edmondson back to Wolf. Wolf looking to drive, cut off by Gunlock. Stuber over to Wolf. Stedmanson underneath. Blaricom flips it off the glass and scores 2. Good ball player for the Panthers. We're tied at 6 on your Flathead Lake Glide scoreboard. The Panthers and the Valkyries. Gunlock will give it over to Chapius. Chapius, right wing, looking under. Scout Nadeau, right side in the right corner, looking to drive. Drives baseline off the glass. No one misses it. Rebounded by Blaricom. Quickly up to Edmondson. Edmondson back. Barrett looking to drive. Edmondson too hard. And Gunlock will come up with the basketball. Gunlock looking to drive. Pulls it out for Bigfork. And Blaricom tried to hit Edmondson and throws it away for Jefferson. So it'll be Bigfork basketball underneath. 4:53 to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 6. David, the inbound for Bigfork. Gets it to Chapius. Chapius looking to drive. Back door. Gives it to Gunlock. Gunlock. And a whistle blows. It'll be on number 11, Rachel Van Blaricom. Her first. And team first. And Bigfork will get the basketball underneath. David, the inbound. Shut the trigger. Davey looking. Gets it to Chapius. Chapius looking to drive. Up off the glass. Madison Chapius scores it for 2 with a right-handed hook. With 4:40 to go, 8-6 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Blaircombe underneath. Edmondson flips it up and under. Rebounded. Missed again. There by May. And Emma Barrett comes up with a rebound for Bigfork. Bigfork across the timeline. Barrett looking to drive. Go right side. Looking for Gunlock. Gunlock guarded by Blaircombe. Gunlock knocked away, but Chapius comes up with a loose ball. Looking to drive is Chapius. And a blocking foul as Chapius may go to the line and shoot 2. Let's see. No, they'll call it underneath on the drive. That's on number 1, Edmondson. And second team foul. Ava Davey gives it up to Chapius. Chapius looking. Panthers like to slap away. Up underneath. Chapius gets it. Feeds Gunlock. Knocked out of bounds. Off Bigfork. Off Gunlock. They haven't updated the scoreboard. It shows players from the last game, so I can't look up. Wolf with the basketball. Gives it up. 24. Morris in the ball game for Jefferson. Fouled by Davey. That's her first. Oh, check that. On number 11, Emma Barrett. Her first. And second team foul, I believe, on Bigfork. 2 fouls apiece. Still 8-6 on 3:33 to go. Driving is Wolf off the glass, blocked by Gunlock. Gunlock comes up with a loose ball for Bigfork. She'll bring it up the left side. Looking underneath. Gunlock setting it up. Gives it to Chapius. Chapius, top of the key. Gonna give it up to Barrett. Barrett looking. Gunlock. Thought about the 3 from the left side. Looking underneath. Gives it up to Chapius. Looking underneath for Nadeau. Give it out to Barrett. And timeout would be taken by Bigfork. A 30-second timeout taken by Bigfork here with 8-6 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. I'll be right back here from Bozeman. All right, now they got the scoreboard updated up there. So Barrett and Chapius each with a personal. Van Berklom and Edmondson, who's out of the ball game, also. 20, Mackenzie Lang in for Jefferson. Bigfork basketball. Barrett inbound. Chapius throws it too high, and the Panthers come up the court. That's Morris. Gives it up to Blaircombe. Blaircombe guarded by Gunlock. Up under. Blaircombe on the drive is Morris. We'll kick it out to Wolf. Wolf underneath to May. Over to Morris. Morris guarded by Chapius. Underneath. Blocked out. Scout Nadeau. Chapius with the basketball. Quickly up to Barrett. Barrett in the right corner will bring it out. Gets it up to Davey. Davey top of the key. Over to Barrett. Right wing. Chapius at the free throw line. Back to Emma Barrett. Barrett on the ground looking for it. Kicks it out. Gives it to Gunlock. Gunlock top of the key. Over to Scout Nadeau. Nadeau looking to drive. Drive up. Shoots it up. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Yeah, they finally did update the scoreboard, guys. I got a text from out there. 283. Tell me who that is out there. Nadeau at the line to shoot 2 for Bigfork. Rims it in and out. So the Valkyries shooting 80% from the floor, but 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Nadeau's second one drops it. And 9-6 now on your Flathead Make Mortgage scoreboard. The Valkyries lead. 2:17 to go here in the first quarter. And Wolf with the basketball for Jefferson. They'll kick it over to Lang. Back to Wolf. And then to Morris. Morris will get it out to Wolf. Wolf top the three. Tight 2-3 zone by Bigfork. Denying Blaricom underneath. She gets the basketball now. Underneath spin move off the glass is good. As Barrett was guarding her. 9-8 now on your Flathead Magnet scoreboard. Gunlock across the timeline for Bigfork. Over to Barrett. Barrett looking to drive. Gets it over to Gunlock. Gunlock guarded by Blaricom. Underneath Chapius. Chapius looking up, under, off the glass. Nice move by Madison Chapius for the Valkyries. 11-8 now on your Gilliard Painting scoreboard. Long three-point shot on the way, in and out, but rebounded there by Jefferson. And right there, Ava Davey held ball, so Jefferson will get the possession as May tried to put it back up and got tied up with Davey on the jump ball. 1:22 to go, 11-8 on your Flathead Mortgage scoreboard. And inside, Chapey is going to get whistled for the foul as the ball's passed into May. Scout with her first personal, third team foul on the Valkyries. Inbound, Blaricom guarded by Chapius. Nadu out, guarding May. Wolf now with the basketball. Chapius trying to deny Blaricom. Blaricom off the glass. She gets a spot. She's going to put it up and in. Within one now. Emma Barrett across the timeline for Bigfork. Over to Davey. Davey gets it up to Chapius. Chapius looking. Gives it over to Barrett. Barrett looking to drive. Puts it up. Off the rim, no good. May with the rebound. She'll give it up to Morris. Thought about the three-point shot. Did Lang, that doesn't. Gets it out to Wolf. Wolf, long three-point shot on the way. Rims in and out and go out of bounds. It'll be Bigfork basketball with 37.4 to go here in quarter number one. And the Valkyries lead 11-10 on your Glacier Bank member FDIC scoreboard. Gunlock with the basketball from Barrett. And she'll bring it across the timeline for the Valkyries. Chapius, top of the key, free throw line, looking to drive, spin move, up, gets it over to Gunlock. Three-point shot from the corner, Gunlock, no good. Rebounded by Edmondson back in the ballgame. Quickly up to Morris. Here comes Wolf, looking to guard, and Wolf runs right into Gunlock. Saves it out of bounds, does Jefferson, near half court. Gives it up to Blaricom. Blaricom trying to guard or get around Nadu. And Nadu will get called for the blocking foul. Brenda Michaela from Ogden listening, supporting Chapius. And Janetsky's listening as well. Out there, quickly. At Blaricom, three-point shot from the right corner is good. And that'll end the first quarter. So after one, on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard, that three-point shot, the Jefferson Panthers lead Bigfork 13-11 here in the first quarter. And I'll be back with quarter number two from Bozeman, Montana, the 2021-22 Class B State Basketball Tournament. All right, welcome back to Bozeman, Montana. Class B State Tournament. Valkyries taking on the Panthers. And the Panthers lead 13-11. So kind of get used to playing in this environment, you know, kind of open, hard to judge. And Bigfork will have the basketball to start the second quarter. Barrett will inbound. She looks, gets it back in the backcourt to Davey. Davey will bring it across the timeline for the Valkyries. Man-to-man defense by the Panthers. And Barrett with the basketball. She'll give it up. Chapius. Chapius looking to drive up, under, off the glass. And she'll get two. So Chapius really looking to be aggressive on the offensive side for the Valkyries. and she'll get 2 free throws. Trying to see who that foul was on. In and out. Usually Madison drains those. That's 14 fouls on Jefferson, 4 on Bigfork. That was on Morris. Morris is first and the 4th team. Chapius, second one, no good. Rebounded by Blaricom. Blaricom quickly up the court. Got to stop the ball. Right there is spin move. Gunlock, nice defense, and Blaricom spin move. Scores 2, 15-11 now on the Montana Athletics Club scoreboard. Valkyries trail by 4. Davey, kicked by Blaricom for the Panthers. You can see why she does everything for them. Good ball player for the Panthers. Back in the ballgame, number 22, Brina Wolf. And Bigfork to inbound. Davey gets it into Callie Gambala. Out. Barrett. 3-point shot by Barrett on the way off the glass. No good. And coming up with the rebound is Stuber. Stuber quickly up. Blaricom gets it up the court. Back to Stuber. Stuber, Blaricom. Over to Wolf. Wolf, right side, guarded by Chapius. Will get it out to Stuber. Stuber, left side, baseline. Trying to. Edmondson blocked by Gunlock on the shot by Edmondson. And Gunlock brings it up the court, going to drive underneath. Gets it out to Barrett. Barrett, top of the key, looking to drive. Gets it over to Gunlock. 3-point shot, left side, too strong. And Edmondson comes up with a rebound. So Bigfork having a hard time to adjust to the lighting and the play here. Quickly out to Stuber. Baseline driving for Jefferson, and scoring is Lang. Bigfork trails by 6:26 to go here on the Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Gunlock, Chapius, free throw line. Chapius looking to drive. Gets it out to Barrett. Barrett going to drive for Bigfork. And the whistle, foul will be called. As Scout Nadeau comes back in for Gambala. Fouls on number 22, Brenna Wolf. That's the 15th foul, her first personal. Davey inbound, Chapius. Chapius looking to drive. Spin move. Up, off the glass. Chapius with a right-handed hook off the glass for 2. Brings the Valkyries within 4. Pressure, trap defense by Bigfork. And thrown it away is Brina Wolf by the pressure by the 2 freshmen, Gunlock and Davey. 5:56 to go. Bigfork trails 17-13 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Into Gunlock. Gunlock across the timeline. Some guard by Blaricom. Throws it too high. Meant for Barrett. And a turnover by Bigfork. They got to take care of the basketball here. So the Panthers will inbound. Lang. Give it over quickly. Barrett knocks it away. Gets the basketball. Davey with the basketball. Picks it up. Barrett now has it on the loose ball. She's going to give it up. Give it to Chapius. Chapius right back to Barrett. Barrett looking underneath. Trying to get it to Gunlock, who has an advantage. And Barrett drives. Gives it out Chapius. Chapius looking. Backdoor. Gunlock. Gunlock off the glass for 2. Nice play by Chapius to Gunlock. 17-15 now on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. 5:15 to go. Pressure defense put in by Bigfork. Wolf looking to drive. Throws it up and stolen away by Bigfork's Ava Davey. Quickly to Barrett. We got a 3-on-1. Go Nadeau. Nadeau off the glass. Too strong. And right back are the Panthers. Gives it over to Blaricom on the left side looking to drive up. Off the glass over Nadeau. Nadeau with the 2 personals had to back off. And 19-15, the Panthers lead the Valkyries here with 4:43 to go on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Gunlock with the basketball. Chapius back, looking, trying to get it to Gunlock on the back door. Knocked away by Blaricom. Quickly up. Wolf looking underneath. Blaricom spin move. Gonna throw it up, no good. And right there is Davey to get the rebound. Davey. And they're gonna call held ball. Possession belongs to the Panthers. It looked like she reached around. Coach Gunlock looking for the foul, but they call a held ball, and Jefferson will have possession with 4:22 to go. Okay, Wolf, now the basketball looking backdoor. Edmondson knocked away. Gunlock knocks it off Edmonston, and Davey will inbound to Gunlock. 4:15 to go here in the first half. 19-15, Jefferson leads on your Flathead Mortgage scoreboard here from Bozeman. Barrett on the left side, thought about the three-point shot, gets it out to Davey. Davey, I don't think it's put up a shot yet. Chapius looking to drive, looking for Scout Nadeau. Chapius out. Barrett, long three from the top of the key, no good if they can just get one to fall. And Edmonston loses it out of bounds for the Panthers. Gunlock will get a break. She hadn't had one yet as Callie Martins comes in the ballgame for Bigfork, number 30. Davey, the inbound for the Valkyries. Underneath, Scout Nadeau, look, off the glass. Misses it. And rebounded. Edmondson passes it out to Morris. Morris, quickly. Over to Edmondson. Right three-point shot by number 30. No good. Rebounded by Barrett. Barrett wraps it up as Stuber misses the three from the right side. Barrett with the basketball. Gives it up to Davey. Davey looking to drive. Up, under. Ava Davey. She got fouled. Yes, she did. That'll be the 16th foul on Jefferson. And foul on number 13, I believe. Asti May, her first. 16 foul. So one more and Bigfork will be in the bonus. Barrett gets the ball from Chapius. Back to Davey. Davey looking to drive. Ava Davey up, under, off the glass. Oh, misses it. So things not dropping as usual for Bigfork. Quickly up the court. Barrett's going to try to save it as that pass was intended for Stuber. And Gunlock will come in and replace Davey. Laricom comes back in as well as Wolf for the Panthers. 3:01 to go here in the first half. Valkyries trail by 4, 19-15 on your Gilliard Painting scoreboard. Quickly in to Morris. Morris looking to drive on Martins. Martins does a nice job. Gets it up to Barrett. Nice job defensively by Callie. 2:50 to go. Barrett will cross the timeline for Bigfork. Looking, gives it over to Gunlock. Gunlock over on the left side. Guarded by Blaircom. And Gunlock looking to drive. Kicks it out. Martins. Chapius. Shot is good. And for two, 19-17 now. Valkyries within two. Pressure defense. Wolf quickly up. Gives it over to Morris. Morris left side. Gunlock right there as well as Barrett. 3-point shot on the way for Blaircom. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by May. May kicks it out. Blaircom looking to drive. And she got fouled. She will go to the free throw line to shoot two. And I believe that's on 30. Fouls on 21, Braden Gunlock. That is Gunlock's first 15th foul. Blaircom makes the first. She'll get one more. 2:13 to go. Jefferson 20, Bigfork 17 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Shot up is good. Chapius gets it into Gunlock. Trailing by 4. Quickly up. Callie Martins looking and loses it. Oh, knocked away by Jefferson out of bounds. It'll be Bigfork basketball with 2:07 to go here in the first half. And Martins gets out to Gunlock. Gunlock over to Barrett. 3-point shot on the way. This time for the right wing. Barrett makes it. Valkyries back within 1. So a nice shot by Emma Barrett. Laricom looking to drive all the way. Knocked away. Nice job by Barrett. She runs in front. It looks like she twisted her ankle or her knee. Gunlock quickly up the court for Bigfork. Gunlock looking up and under. Throws it off. No good. And rebounded there by Wolf. Barricom quickly back. Gets the basket and scores by Barrett as Barrett is hurt, obviously, for the Valkyries. A full timeout taken by Bigfork So Emma could not get back on defense against Blaricom on the miss by Gunlock, and Blaricom scores. 23-20, Jefferson leads on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. And I'll be back with the rest of the first half here from Bozeman, Montana. All right, welcome back to Bozeman, Montana. Bigfork basketball here. And waiting for the inbound as Martin's in. Davey back in for Bigfork. 1:30 to go here in the first half. Davey with the basketball. Looking to drive is Davey. Gets it out, Gunlock. Gunlock looking underneath for Nadeau. Three-point shot on the way by Gunlock. Off the rim, no good. Callie Martin's blocked. Gunlock gets the rebound. Going to take it up. Throws it up off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by May for Jefferson. Underneath Blaricom. They like to get her the basketball all the way to the far side. And driving is Morris. Morris' shot. And she'll get fouled to go to the free throw line. She'll get 2. Davey, that's her first personal. And 16 foul, number 30. Sia Stuber to the line for Jefferson, and she'll shoot 2. Her shot is good. So Jefferson 3 for 4 now on free throws. Bigfork 1 for 4. Rebounds 14 for Jefferson, 12 for Bigfork. And Bigfork with 5 assists already. Second one is good. 25-20, 5-point lead, 1:01 to go. Gunlock with the basketball. Gets it over, Chapius. Chapius looking to drive. Up underneath. She'll kick it out to Davey. Davey looking. Back to Chapius. Chapius looking to drive. Up under Chapius. Step through. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Gunlock. And Gunlock will shoot free throws as we go to the bonus. And that foul. Stuber. And that's Stuber's first 17 foul. So Gunlock will shoot a 1-and-1 for the Valkyries. Shot up, no good, too hard. Right there is Nadeau to get the rebound. Out to Martins. Davey, top of the key. Chapius. Chapius being aggressive today on the offense. Back door. And back to the free throw line goes Gunlock as she got fouled driving baseline. Yeah, she's hit by Chapius on the give and go. So at the line. 18th foul. This time, Gunlock makes it. That was on Morris. So check that 2 on her. 18th foul, and Gunlock with 1 more. Too strong. Right there is Nadeau to get the rebound. Nadeau out to Gunlock to Chapius. Chapius looking. 26 seconds to go. Tries to feed Nadeau. Pass too strong. Quickly up is Barracom with the basketball. Trying to go up and knocked away by the Valkyries out of bounds with 16 and a half seconds to go. 4-point lead for Jefferson, 25-21 on your Flathead Lake Lad scoreboard. Inbound, Wolf underneath. Knocked to May. May knocked away by Chapius. Barracom guarded by Chapius. Over to Morris. Morris will give it up to Wolf. Wolf, Gunlock, Gardner. Stepping up. 3 seconds. A long 3 on the way by Morris. No good. And that'll be your halftime. On your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard, it is the Jefferson Panthers 25, the Bigfork Valkyries 21 here. And some work to do. And we'll get you your halftime stats and information here momentarily here from Bozeman, Montana. At the half, the Valkyries trail by 4, 25-21. and holding Jefferson under the 25, but only scoring 21 themselves, so they need to do a little better job in the second half. I'll be back with your halftime stats here from Bozeman, Montana in 2021-2022 Class B State Basketball Tournament. Valkyries trail by 4 at halftime on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. All right, welcome back here to Bozeman, Montana. The Bigfork Valkyries High School, actually, cheerleaders and cheer tuds perform it at halftime, and they're always a pleasure to watch. So taking a look at your halftime stats. Halftime is brought to you by Flathead Mortgage. Mortgage lender in Bigfork, 80,000 Montana Highway 35 in Bigfork. Scott Richner, 406-253-3929 or srichner32 at gmail.com. Taking a look at the stats, at 25-21 at the half. The Valkyries trail by 4. And looking at the Bigfork overall, shooting 62 in the first, 62.5%. Second quarter, only shooting 26.7. So 1 for 5 from 3, 20%. And free throws 1 for 5 as well. 1 for 2 in the first quarter. Overall, looking at 9 for 23, 39%. So a really good first quarter, second quarter. 1 for 6 now on threes, and 2 for 7 at the free throw line. So, again, if looking at the full first half, Jefferson shooting 39% as well. 2 of 6 from three-point range and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. So they're doing a better job at the free throw line. And pretty much the difference in the ball game. That extra 3 and then 5 of 6 versus 2 for 7 at the free throw line. Total points, Rachel Van Blericom, 17. And Asti Mays 3, Stuber with 2, Lang with 2, and Edmondson with 1. So didn't do a very good job, or didn't get it done against Blericom. She's a really good ball player, and obviously their leader for Jefferson. For the Valkyries, looking at who's leading the way, Gunlock with 8, Chapieth with 6, Barrett with 4, Martins with 2, Nadu with 1. So Ava Davey hasn't scored yet. And her grandparents listening out here in South Carolina. We appreciate folks from Ogden, Utah tuning in. And appreciate you tuning into the broadcast, Diane Janeskins. So they got everything updated on the scoreboard. And we'll see how Barrett comes out. She got hurt towards the end of the first half, and I don't see her on the sidelines yet. They'll need the senior leader in the second half. Luckily, we have Lauren here, Srinzen, to help and hope she's back. And a better shooting half as they adjust to the conditions here. You got this wide open court, the baskets are sitting there, not much of a background, so sometimes teams struggle in the first half until they get their looks and are able to play. So we'll see what goes on for the second half. That is your halftime stats. Again, brought to you by Flathead Mortgage. The winner of this ball game will go on to take on Malta tomorrow, the Mets, who beat Columbus 47-40 in the 9 o'clock ball game. And that game will be at 3:30. The loser plays 9 o'clock tomorrow. The loser out against the Columbus team. So we'd rather play at 3:30 and not 9 o'clock. Those are your halftime sets. Biggest lead, 4 for Bigfork, 6 for Jefferson, obviously. A 9-point run for Jefferson. That got him the lead. So 2 ties and 1 lead change. So Bigfork 11 in the first, 10 in the second, 21, 13 and 12, so 25 for Jefferson. Got to do it in the paint, 8 points apiece. Second champ points, Jefferson with 4 fast breaks. Bench, for Bigfork. So really need to slow down that Rachel Van Blericom, and I think that's the key to the second half. Take care of some business. Northwestern Energy. Team members have a tradition of dedicated service and are committed to providing the highest quality customer service possible. When you need service, Northwestern Energy workers will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Northwestern Energy team members are proud to keep Montana energized. Northwestern Energy, energy for Montana. We'll take care of business and get ready to kick off the second half. Second half brought to you by Hanson Excavating, demolition, site preparation, excavating and grading in business for 30 years. Fred Hanson, 837-1051 or hansonexcavating.com. C. Hall out there, go Vows. Jack Slaughter, go Vows. Jeremiah Brown listening out there. Brenda Michaela and Mary and Ann listening from Village Florist. So my mother-in-law's listening. Well, it'll be Bigfork basketball to start the second half, trailing by 4. And Barrett is out there, so she got treated. And Ava Davey right in front of me is going to inbound the basketball for Bigfork. So it looks like the same starters on both sides here to start the second half. So Edmondson, Van Blericom, May, Wolf, and Stuber for the Panthers. Barrett, Chapius, Davy, Gunlock, and Nadeau for the Valkyries. Ready to start the second half here from Bozeman, Montana. Class B state basketball tournament. Into Barrett with the basketball for Bigfork. She looking to drive up, throws it off the glass. No whistle. And Gunlock saves it right to May as Barrett's shot. And Blaircom goes down, no whistle, no charge, no blocking foul. And Barrett misses the shot. Wolf with the basketball. She'll give it over to Stuber. Stuber looking to drive. Edmondson, three-point shot. No, fakes it. Baby right there on defense. Gunlock underneath the Blaircom. Blaircom scores as they dish the ball inside. She takes it, lays it off the glass. 6-point lead now. Barrett with the basketball. They need to slow Van Blaircom down. Davy with the basketball. She's going to look to drive, take it right at Van Blaircom. Misses it, but Gunlock, right-handed hook, gets the rebound, puts it back up and in with 7:02 to go. Van Blaircom quickly up. Chapius going to give it to Barrett. Barrett looking to drive on Van Blaircom. Spin move, up, under, off the glass. Barrett with the spin move and scores it. Now within 2 are the Valkyries on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Over to Edmondson. Pressure defense put on by Bigfork. Looking to trap. Looks like she traveled there. Blaircom with the basketball against Nadeau. Nadeau. Blaircom throws it up and drops it with a right-handed hook. Davy will get it into Gunlock. Over to Barrett. So a little bit of strategy to start the second half. Looked like Jefferson may have got away with the travel. Davy on the drive. Nadeau, three-point shot. In and out. No good. Gunlock trying to get to it, but can't quite. Quickly up to May. Right behind Nadeau, steals it away, and Gunlock is going to be tied up with Wolf, and the arrow points towards Jefferson. 29-25, 4-point lead for Jefferson, 6:03 to go here in the third quarter. Into Edmondson, out to Stuber. Stuber guarded by Barrett. Edmondson, Wolf driving through. Open from the right elbow, drains the shot as Gunlock got screened off. Barrett, the inbound, gives it up to Gunlock. And Barrett with the basketball for Bigfork. She's going to bring it in. Gunlock throws it up and under. No. Gunlock gets the rebound. This time she'll go up, gets fouled, and she'll get 2 shots. On 13, number 13 is Asti May. That's her second first-team foul here in the second half. And Gunlock to shoot 2. Drains the first one with 5:33 to go. Valkyries within 5 at 26-31 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Second one is good by Gunlock. Within 4 are the Valkyries. They'll put that trap defense on quickly. Barrett was stealing as it tried to hit Blaircom, and Barrett goes it over to Nadeau. Nadeau, right side. Long three-point by Barrett. Misses everything, and Chapius nearly saves it. Chapius, it's kind of hard to see on the floor. They have high school, girls college, and boys college three-points line, so Chapius way beyond those. Edmondson over to Wolf. Blaircom back to Wolf. Wolf looking to drive. Kicks it in the corner. No, she still has the basketball. Back door to Blaircom. She loses it, gets it off the glass, and scores. So Van Blaircom really having a game for Jefferson, their leading scorer. Valkyries trail by 6, 33-27 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Chapius looking to drive. Kicks in the corner. Has Davy. Davy on the drive. Up. Loses it out of bounds. No. Edmondson stolen by Barrett. Barrett looking up, under, feeds Davy. Davy off the glass for 2. And the Valkyries score with 4:30 to go. Within 4. Quickly up. Wolf with the basketball. And fouled way out near half court as Barrett tries to steal it. That's going to be her second and first team foul. So Edmonston inbounding for the Panthers to Wolf. Top of the key, Chapius looking. Over. 3-point shot on the way is good by Stuber for Jefferson. Barrett with the basketball. Valkyries have not trailed much this year. Got to find a way. Now Chapius looking to drive. Up, under. Chapius off the glass, misses it. No good. And down goes Chapius. And she can't get up. Barrett with the basketball. Chapius went down hard in the backcourt. And finally, the whistle's blown. That's 2 for Bigfork that have gone down on injury. And a 30-second timeout taken by the Valkyries as Chapius went to go for, after that shot, she came down awkwardly. So number 20, Lang. 24, Morris in for Jefferson. Ellie Jort will check in to the ballgame for the Valkyries as they trail by 7, 36-29 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Well, Chapius getting looked at by the trainer, Lauren. Luckily, we have her here. And Bigfork with the basketball as Davey will inbound to Merritt and trailing by 7 with 3:45 to go. Bigfork averaging over 60 points a game, only have 29 here in the third quarter. Barrett looking to drive up. She got fouled and she'll go shoot 2 as she drives the middle of the lane. Fouls at number 30, Sia Stuber. Second personal, second team foul on Jefferson. And Barrett to the line for the Valkyries to shoot 2. First one up, good for Bigfork. And she'll get one more as the Valkyries pull within 6. They get close, can't quite get over that hump. And Barrett with another shot. Second one is good, nothing but the bottom of the net. Within 5, 36-31 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here from Bozeman, Montana. Wolf with the basketball, guarded by Davey. Will give it over to Stuber. Stuber over to Lang in the corner. Gives it up to Morris. Morris looking to drive. Over to Stuber. Drives the lane. Looks like she traveled. No, and they did call the traveling violation on Jefferson. 3:15 to go, 36-31. Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard, the Valkyries trail. Davey with the basketball. Gets it over to into Gunlock. Gunlock looking to drive on Blaricom. And she's going to get fouled. And that'll be on Van Blaricom. That's her third team foul. And Bigfork will take it down underneath. Gunlock looking, finds Barrett. Barrett looking underneath the Gunlock. Blaricom knocks it away. Ellie Jordan, Blaricom scores. Good ball player is Rachel Van Blaricom for Jefferson. They were ranked number 1 most of the season. Barrett looking to drive, gets over to Nadeau. Nadeau, left wing. Davey driving, baseline, off the glass, short. And they call blocking. Yeah, that's a third personal now on Van Blaricom. So they have her a little bit of foul trouble. That's a 14 foul. Davies' shot up is good. And she'll get one more. So if Gunlock is Courtney, the head coach, is smart. She's going to go after Van Blaricom as she has 3. Back in the ballgame, Edmondson for the Panthers, and Davey makes the second, 38-33. Edmondson over to Wolf. Wolf looking, nearly stolen away by Barrett, and she does. Gives it up to Davey. Davey looking to drive all the way off the glass. Too strong right there on the ground for Bigfork. Knocked away. And they do. And over and back violation on Nadeau. She tries to save it. 2:18 to go, 38-35. on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Into Wolf. Wolf right wing. Out to Morris. Morris underneath. Back door. Edmondson wide open. Somebody missed an assignment there for Bigfork. And they're trailed by 7, 40-33. 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Gets it under Gunlock. Gunlock looking to take it at Blaircom. Get that third or fourth one. Ellie George shot on the way. Rebounded. Blaircom steals it away from Gunlock. Quickly up and stolen by Barrett. And a blocking foul called on Morris as Barrett hustling on defense, trying to get the loose ball. Davey will go out. Marchins will come back in for Bigfork. And Barrett the inbound here right in front of me on the sideline. Looking. Gets it. Nadeau looking. 3-point shot. Long one. It's going to be short. Gunlock right there. Blaircom battling with her. Gets the rebound and got position. Blaircom coming all the way in. Looking spin move. Gunlock knocks it away. Wolf. Baseline. Quickly. Underneath. Edmondson. Out to Morris. Morris. 3-point shot on the way. Missed. Right there is Barrett. As Barrett grabs the rebound, it gets fouled by Edmonston. And Barrett's slow to get up. She got hit in the mouth on that one. And Blaircom will go out with the 3 personals. So Bigfork needs to take advantage of that here in the last 1:18 of the third quarter. Barrett across the timeline, looking to drive. Gets it up to Martins. Martins going to look underneath at the Barrett. Barrett looking, driving. Up, under. Finds Gunlock. Gunlock on the drive. Up, under. And she got fouled. She'll get 2 free throws with 1:02 to go. And Gunlock to the line. 1:02 to go, 40-33 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Gunlock's first free throw up and good. So she pulls them within 6. Need to take advantage of his last 1:02 with Blaircom on the bench. Second one is good for Gunlock. Within 5 now are the Valkyries. They'll get it into Wolf for the Panthers. Wolf across the timeline. So get it over to Morris. Back to Wolf. Defense. Jort on defense. Going to give it up. Wolf with the basketball. Over to Lang. 3-point shot on the way. In and out. And Barrett right there. Edmonston gets the rebound, puts it up. Left-handed. And Gunlock across the timeline for Bigfork in the corner. Martins nearly loses it. Looking back door, finds Barrett. Barrett looking up, under, off the glass. No call. And Gunlock has it knocked out of bounds. As Chapius comes back in the game for Martins, and Madison is okay. Gonna need her for the stretch run here in the fourth quarter. Gunlock to inbound. Bounce out. Ellie, Jort. Gunlock on the drive, off the glass, scores it. And she'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. It's 11.6 to go, 42-37. And Van Blaircom will come back in along with Stuber for the Panthers. And Gunlock at the line to shoot the and one. Makes it 4-point game. So Bigfork cutting the lead. Quickly. Wolf will give it over to Stuber. Back to Wolf. Wolf, long 3-point shot. Off the back rim, no good. Oh, we'll head to the fourth quarter. 3 complete on your Flathead Mortgage scoreboard. It is Jefferson, the Panthers, 42. The Bigfork Valkyries now within 4 at 38. And I'll be back with the fourth quarter here from Bozeman, Montana in the 2021-2022 Class B State Basketball Tournament. All right, welcome back here to Bozeman, Montana, Class B state tournament. Opening round game, it's Bigfork with the basketball. Barrett will inbound as Bigfork has possession to start the fourth quarter here. 8 minutes to punch your ticket to the semifinal. Into Chapius from Barrett. And Chapius will bring it up. Looking. Got Barrett wide open. And a foul called. That's 8. 22, Brenda Wolf. That's her second personal, 9th team foul. So Chapius to line for 1 and 1. One more foul, they'll be in the double bonus the rest of the way. Chapius makes the first one, as she usually does. Now within 3 are the Valkyries. Here in the fourth quarter with 7:51 to go. And Chapius, one more. Misses it, but right there it's Gunlock. Gunlock with the rebound. Puts it off the glass left hand and no good. And this time Gunlock going for the held ball. Gets called for the foul. Second personal on Gunlock and second team foul on the Valkyries. Into Wolf. So Gunlock, Jort, Nadeau, Barrett, and Chapius in the ball game for Bigfork. Edmonston. Lang. Davey comes back in. All the starters back in now for Bigfork. Blaricom in. Wolf in. Looks like Stuber and Lang for Blaricom. Tripping. It's falling down. Wolf trying to drive. Kicks it out. 3-point shot on the way. No good. And Barrett will run it down for Bigfork. Gets it up to Gunlock. Gunlock quickly underneath. Nadeau off the glass for 2. And now the Valkyries within 1 at 42-41 on your Digger Painting scoreboard here from Bozeman, Montana. 7:03 to go. Down to 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Edmonston in the corner. Gives it over to Lang. Back out to Stuber. Stuber back to Lang. 3-point shot on the way is good by Lang. Quickly in. Barrett to the basketball. So they get within 1. Can't quite get over the hump. Barrett gets it underneath. Gunlock. Gunlock taking it at Blaricom. And no foul called. Quickly crossed. And timeout taken by Jefferson. A 30-second timeout. They took it into Gunlock. It looked like she got fouled by Blaricom, but they did not blow the whistle. So 45-41 on your Glacier Bank scoreboard. Go Vikes and Vows from your friends at Glacier Bank. Member FDIC. So Bigfork pulls within 1 and gives up the 3-point shot. This is going to be a battle the rest of the way. Two team fouls against Bigfork, 9 against Jefferson. One more as a double bonus for Bigfork the rest of the way. So the Panthers with the basketball in the near court. Mackenzie Lang will inbound. She'll get it up to Wolf. Wolf with the basketball. Quickly over to Lang. Cover up. Don't let her shoot the 3. She's a shooter. Over to Stuber. Back to Wolf. Wolf will give it up to Stuber. Quickly get out. Martin's in the ball game for Bigfork. 3-point shot on the way. Up. No good. Rebounded there by May. May tries to go up. Fouls on 15. Davey looks like she tied her up. That'll be Davey's third team foul. So Stuber with the basketball. Trying to get it to Blaricom. She does way out. And Chapius to guard her. Blaricom looking to drive. Throws it off the glass. Gunlock getting ready to check it back in. Third personal, 14 foul on Bigfork. Blaricom at the line, makes the first one. And Gunlock to come back in for Martins. I can't tell who the third personal was on. They haven't updated the scoreboard here. Blaircom with one more for Jefferson. Up and good. That's on Barrett. Barrett has picked up the third. That's what I thought. So they pull within one now. 6 straight by Jefferson. Chapius with the basketball. Looking. Up, under. They do a lazy pass. Wolf brings it up the court. Feeds it Barracom. Barracom driving in. Timeout taken by Bigfork. Gunlock's third personal. And a 14th foul on Bigfork. And 47-41 here as the Panthers lead the Valkyries here on your Get Your Painting scoreboard. I'll be back with the rest of the fourth quarter. Well, welcome back here. Winner of this obviously will go on to play in the semifinals against the Malta Mets at 3:30 tomorrow. Loser 9 o'clock tomorrow with a date with Columbus. And Blaircom at the free throw line for 2. They make their free throws. They are 8 of 9. Bigfork 12 of 18. So Bigfork. Second one on the way is good. So an 8-point lead, 5:38 to go, 49-41, your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Davey with the basketball. So Bigfork not used to trailing. Have to really step up thing. Chapius, top of the key. Looks at Nadeau, right side. Nadeau looking to drive. Over to Barrett. Barrett. Up, under. Gunlock. Barrett. Has Barracom. Out to Chapius. And they call a 3-second violation on Bigfork, so a turnover. Nadeau out. Jort in the ballgame. Barracom down by 8. They need to stop here. Barracom will give it up to Wolf. Trapping defense by Bigfork. Barracom, backcourt. Barrett right there. Wolf with the basketball. Gets it up. Barracom going to drive. Up, throws it off the glass, and scores the left hand. Bigfork with no answer. A 10-point lead now. 51-41. 4:48 to go. Gunlock looking to drive. Up, off the glass. And Gunlock will go to the line for Bigfork to shoot 2. 10th team foul. May's 4th personal. Austin May. Gunlock to shoot 2. 4:45 to go. Trail by 10. Now by 9 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. 51-42. Gunlock's second shot, no good. Davey. Off of Jefferson. It'll be Bigfork basketball with 4:44 to go. Looking into Barrett. Got a score, down by 9. Barrett. Nadeau looking. Davey looking underneath. Trying to get it inside to Gunlock. Over to Chapius. Chapius with 7 points total. With the basketball. Has scout Nadeau. Nadeau looking underneath. Finds Gunlock. Gunlock kicks it out. Davey, 3-point shot. Davey is good from the left wing. And a nice shot by Ava Davey. Way to move the basketball. by the Valkyries within 6, 4:11 to go. Trapping defense. Wolf gets it in the front court. Looking, drives back door. Throws it off the glass, no good. Is May, gets her own rebound, puts it up, and she got fouled. She go to the free throw line. Will Stuber, excuse me, not May. Fouls on Nadeau, her third personal. 5th team foul. So Bigfork shooting a little bit better underneath Laricom, pushing Gunlock out. Gets her own rebound. This time Chapius grabs the second one. Up to Davy. Barracom trailing with 3 fouls. Davy will bring it out for Bigfork. Look underneath. It's got Barrett. Barrett back door. Up off the glass. No, misses the layup. And Barrett trying to grab the rebound. Shoots too hard and misses it. And off of Barrett out of bounds. It'll be Jefferson basketball. 3:38 to go. They trail by 6 here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Wolf with the basketball. Looking to trap his Bigfork. Right there, Barrett. Gets it up, Davy. Too quickly to Gunlock. Gunlock. Pass from Davies, too strong. Had her on the breakaway. She puts a little air under it. She takes it to the hoop. Into Wolf. Bigfork, 3:20 to go. Got to get a stop here. Quickly. To Lang. Chapius knocked away. Underneath is Wolf now with the basketball. So give it over to Stuber. Stuber top of the key. In the corner. Laricom. Tapped away by Gunlock. Nadeau comes up with it. Gives it up to Davy. And Chapius across the timeline for Bigfork. Chapius looking, driving up, under. And Chapius will go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be a blocking foul on Edmonston. Her third. And Chapius at the line to shoot 2. 51-45, 2:49 to go on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. The Valkyries within 6. Chapius shot up. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Madison Chapius. So within 5 now. And Chapius will get another one. Plenty of time left for the Valkyries. Second shot up is good by Chapius. And number 13, Osti May with 4 personals back in. 24, Morris back in as well for the Panthers. Gunlock leading the way with 18 for Bigfork. But the Panthers shooting 48%. Bigfork only 36. Wolf with the basketball. Trapping defense by Bigfork. Gets it up. Out to Blaricom. Wolf. Blaricom with the basketball all the way out. Don't want to foul her. You send her to the free throw line. Over to Wolf. Slowing down the offense is the Panthers trying to run clock. So Blaricom looking to drive. Gunlock, that's her 4th. Wolf to inbound, trying to get to Blaricom. 17 fouls, so Blaricom will go to the line for a 1-and-1 for Jefferson. 51-47 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. The Val trail with 2:21 to go here in the ball game. Shot up. 9 and 10 is Jefferson at the free throw line. And she'll get one more. The difference in the ball game. 9 and 10, Big 15-22. She makes the second one. Quickly into Davies. So Bigfork's got to really get after it here. Last part, Barrett underneath. It's a basketball. And no foul called underneath. As Barrett goes up. And timeout taken by Jefferson. With 2:12 to go, 53-47 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And 30-second timeout taken by Jefferson. So look at the scoreboard. Jefferson shooting 48% overall. 4-12 from three-point. 11-12 from the free throw line. 27 rebounds to 25 for Bigfork. Bigfork 7 assists to 4. And shooting 36%, only 2 of 10 from three-point line. And 15 to 22 from the stripe. Van Bergkamp, 33 points, leading the way. And she said she was a good ball player, and she is for the Panthers. Into Davy. Finds Gunlock. Gunlock going to drive up. Too hard, gets her own rebound, puts it off the glass, and scores. So 2:02 to go, 53-49, within 4. Trapping defense, quickly. Blaricom with the basketball, under 2 minutes to go. In the corner, looking to drive. Gets it out to Blaricom. Blaricom over to Morris. Morris going to get trapped and fouled by Chapius. And 1-1. Gotta hope they missed their free throws. 1:43 to go. The Valkyries within 4 on your Flathead Mortgage scoreboard at 53-49. At the line, Izzy Morris, 1-1 for the Panthers. Makes their free throws, and the first one, she'll get the bonus. Second shot on the way, misses it. Chapius knocks it out of bounds as Blaricom got position. Ellie Jordan coming in the ball game, replaced Davy. For Bigfork. Blaricom looking to inbound all the way out to Wolf. Guarded by Chapius. Bigfork right there. Hands up. Barrett steals it. And Barrett will go to the line and shoot 2. Lang, second personal. Barrett to the line to shoot 2. 54-49. Trailing by 5. Barrett gets double bonus. Makes the first one. Number 30, Sia Stuber back in the lineup for the Panthers. With 1:34 to go, Valkyries trail by 4. 54-50. Second one, now within 3. So one possession ball game. Pressure defense put on by Bigfork. Blaricom going to bring it up. Right there is Chapius looking. Nadeau goes over and tries to steal it. And she's going to foul Stuber with 1:27 to go. 1-1 for Sia Stuber. And that's Nadeau's 4th. So hopefully they miss a free throw. No, they didn't make the first one. And they'll get the bonus one more. 19 fouls now on Bigfork. So one more, next one. And Jefferson double bonus. Second shot up and good. They get it close but can't quite get over the hump. 1:25 to go, 56-51. Shot up, missed it. And rebounded there by May, out to Stuber. Over to Morris. Morris with the basketball, getting trapped out there. And timeout taken by Jefferson. Check that, Wolf getting trapped. And Jefferson has to use a timeout with 1 minute exactly to go. 56-51. So Blaricom had missed the shot, but Bigfork couldn't get the rebound. And they came up with a rebound and put it back in. A 5-point lead for Jefferson, 56-51 on your Gilliard Painting scoreboard here from Bozeman, Montana. A 1 minute timeout called. Jefferson comes out of the timeout early. Bigfork still remaining in that timeout with 30 seconds to go. I'll stay right here as Bigfork cheerleaders and cheer studs performed at halftime, and I suppose they'll perform in the boys' game coming up later on this afternoon. Valkyries get it within one, but can't quite get over the hump here. And Jefferson with the basketball. And Wolf to inbounds with 1 minute to go exactly in the backcourt. Give it up to Morris. Morris. Chapius fouls her. We're sent to the free throw line to shoot two. That's all the Valkyries can do the rest of the way, as Jefferson 14 to 16 from the free throw line. Bigfork 17 to 24. Oh, they finally missed one, the first one, but they get a double bonus. They get the second. Number 20, Mackenzie Lang in the ball game for Jefferson. At the line, Morris will get one more. So Gunlock quickly up. They got to get something up. A two-possession game here for Bigfork. Gunlock off the glass, good. Pressure defense put on by Bigfork. Now within four. In the backcourt, Wolf going to get trapped. Gives it up to Van Blericom. Right there is Jort. Jort putting pressure defense on. Nearly stolen away by Chapius. That'll be her fourth. And Van Blericom back at the line for Jefferson. She'll get two, double bonus here the rest of the way for both teams. Makes the first. 13, Asti May back in, replacing Lang. 36.2 to go. And the Valkyries down by 5. Now down by 6. So two-possession game. Got to get a three-point shot or score right away. Barrett looking up off the glass. She'll go to the free throw line. And Barrett will go to the line. Looks like fifth personal there on 24. That's Morris. First free throw is good. By Barrett, and she'll get one more. Second shot up and good within 4. So quickly to Wolf. Back to Van Blericom. Van Blericom with 35 points. Wolf, don't want to foul Van Blericom. Wolf, and nearly stolen away by Bigfork. In the corner, Panthers. Finally, they fouled her a couple times, and they finally blow the whistle. Personal on Jort, her second. At the line, number 20, Lang for 2. First shot is up and good, and she'll get one more. Well, 5-point lead, two-possession game still, and Lang to shoot one more. Makes it. They made their free throws. 18 to 21. Gunlock quickly up. 11 seconds to go. Gunlock has. And they're not going to call a foul on Van Blericom, even though Gunlock looked like she got fouled. Well, Bigfork takes this one on the chin. 61-55. As Van Blericom puts up 35 against the Valkyries. So Bigfork will move into a 9 a.m. game tomorrow morning, taking on Columbus in loser-out action. And Jefferson will take on Malta, the Mets, in semi-final action. Your final is 61-55 Jefferson on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. I'll be back with your full game stats here from Bozeman, Montana in the Class B State Basketball Championships. Well, welcome back. I'm waiting for full game stats here. Post game brought to you by Gunlock Construction. Troy Gunlock, a general contractor, complete home design, builds and remodels. 406-250-2396. tgunlockconstruction@gmail.com. So the Valkyries weren't expecting that, but they gave up 35 to Van Blericom. And as advertised, she's a good ball player here, and Bigfork did not have an answer for her. And taking a look at the stats, again, brought to you by Gunlock Construction. Well, for game stats, field goal percentage 46.3 by Jefferson. 3-point field goal was 33.3, so that's decent. But free throws, 19 of 22, 86.4%. And leading the way was Van Blericom with 35. Edmonston had 5 for Wolf, 7 for Stuber, 7 for Lang, and 2 for Morris. But Van Blericom, Jefferson was ranked number 1 quite much of the year, and in that they've lost down the stretch, and so they lost that number 1 ranking. But Rachel Van Blericom, a very good ball player for 10 of 10 on the free throws, 12 of 16, so really shot the ball well for them. They shot 41%, almost 42% in the first quarter, 36, then 72% in the third quarter, and then 28% down the stretch in the fourth quarter. For the Valkyries, leading the way, Gunlock had 20, 14 from Barrett, 9 from Chapius, 7 from Davey. So Chapius really stepped up. Callie Marches with 2, 3 by Scout Nadeau. Overall, 7 assists, 55 total points for Bigfork as they lose this one 61-55. 62.5% in the first quarter, so really started out well, but shot only 27% in the second, 27 in the third, 50 in the fourth. So set that back up in the fourth quarter and really did a nice job. 9 of 9 for free throws in the third quarter, 8 of 10 in the fourth. Overall for the game, 37%. Not bad, not what they're usually shooting, but three-point range, 2 of 10, only 20%. And not bad at the free throw line, 73.1%, as they were 19 of 26 in that one as well. So that puts Bigfork overall. Take a look at turnovers. 2 by Jefferson in the paint. Jefferson 22-18 over Bigfork. Second chance, 15-9, Bigfork. Fast breaks 4-3, Bigfork. Bench scoring, Jefferson with 9 and 2 for the Valkyries. Not what I was expecting, but that's why they play the games. And Bigfork loses this one 61-55. So they'll play tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. We'll have that game right here from the field house, Brick Breeden Field House. Have a chance to go through the loser side and get a third place finish. First thing is first, they'll take on Columbus tomorrow morning here at 9 a.m. And I'll have that game for you. I'm going to take a break and be back with you. Is there another game going on right now? It is Malta taking on Three Forks on the boys' side, and then the Vikings will be taking on Manhattan at 1:30, and I'll be back with that ball game. So once again, this is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes, the Vals. Thanks for joining me out there. I really appreciate it. As the Valkyries lose this one, first game of the state tournament, 61-55 here from Brick Breeden Fieldhouse. Thank you and good afternoon wherever you are, and I'll see you in just a bit. Thank you and good morning, I should say.